Before you can hoist the sails and head off into the horizon on your dream bareboat charter, there's a bit of work to do, starting with a proper checkout of the boat with your charter company and making sure it's fully provisioned. The last thing you want mid-charter is to run out of coffee, or worse, run out of rum. As captain, the last thing you need is mutiny amongst your own crew. In this video, we'll take you along as we catch the ferry from St. Thomas to Tortola and board our own charter boat for the week. Before we ever leave the dock, we'll walk you through the checkout process and show you where and how we provision our boat. Hopefully it helps you look like a rock star skipper with your own crew. We are Jillian and Brian, high school sweethearts from Stillwater, Oklahoma. We have a love for adventure and a passion for sailing. For now, our channel showcases our sailing experiences through bareboat charters, along with the unique places we discover while traveling with friends and family. Soon, we hope to leave the daily grind behind and fulfill our dream of crewing our own catamaran. Subscribe and join us as we explore the Caribbean's best beaches, bars, and breathtaking sunsets, one anchorage at a time. Good morning, everybody. We are leaving St. Thomas and getting ready to head over to Tortola on the ferry. We've got several of our crew here, so getting ready to load up and head on over. The ferry is about an hour ride. Along the way, you pass the scenic beaches on the north side of St. John. When you arrive, you go straight through customs, so have your forms and passports ready, as well as some small bills for the per-person entry fee into the BVI. Once through customs, our group jumped into an open-air taxi and headed straight to Nanny Key Marina. Nanny Key is home to several charter companies, a few restaurants, and a boutique hotel. They also have a small Brightway store for any basic provisioning needs. Alright, hey guys, we have made it down to Nanny Key, where Navigar Base is. We're getting checked in right now. We've sent our crew off to the marina to go enjoy some drinks and hang out by the pool area, while Brian and I are waiting to do our charter briefing and checkout process. So we'll show you around the base and then hopefully take you to the boat soon. During the checkout process, the skipper is provided with navigational charts, cruising guides, basic tools, and a cell phone for communicating with the charter base and local businesses during the charter. If your charter includes a Wi-Fi router, that will be provided at this time as well. They will walk you through the navigational details and share local knowledge about mooring balls and anchoring. The office staff are great, but they can get busy, so be sure to put your patient pants on. If you are new to chartering, this is a great time to ask all the questions you need. They might even give you a great recommendation for a restaurant or an event happening during your charter. So we came over here to Island Roots. It's right behind me. It's a little coffee shop in Nanny Key Marina, just to grab some water and a sandwich real quick while we're waiting for our boat to finish up getting ready for the week. So now we're gonna walk back over and hopefully our boat is ready to go.
So go back over, see if the boat is ready. Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed.
When we got back to the charter base, our catamaran was ready to board. So I went to the galley and took a quick inventory to make sure that we have everything we needed before heading out to provision. The boat will come equipped with just about everything you need in regards to plates, cups, silverware, and cookware. But it is a smart idea to make sure you have everything you need, such as can openers and specialty items that may have walked off. Brian and Ralph began the walkthrough process with our checkout skipper. This is a great time to document any damage to the boat and to make sure everything is in working order and that you know where all the things are in regards to safety. It's also smart to take inventory of lines, fenders, and boat hooks because 1, you will need all these things throughout the week, and 2, if you don't have it when you return, you will be charged for it. Another pro tip, make sure each head flushes properly. If they have to send a chase boat to clear a head, you will be charged for that too. During this walkthrough, ask all the questions you need and make sure you understand how the systems on your boat work. Even if you charter often, each boat can be set up differently. While they finished up with the walkthrough, Brandy and I headed to the Right Way in Road Town to provision for the week. Before any charter, we speak with each crew member and come up with a plan for all the meals we will cook on the boat, as well as preferred snacks and drinks. That way, we can shop with a list of exactly what we need and not overbuy. This trip, we opted to have some of our provisions delivered. Things like beer, sodas, water, and liquor. Basically, anything that was heavy to make our shopping trip a little easier. Alright, so Brandy and I are doing the provisioning. We've got 2 carts. I think we're in good shape. We're getting the last minute items and gonna head out to the taxi and haul all this back to the boat, which should be fun. Thank you. Any guesses on how much food for a week for 8 people is going to cost? $1,200. That's what we just spent. Good times. Once back at the boat, the entire crew chipped in getting everything stowed away and organized. After the hard work was done, Brian and I set the crew down and did a safety briefing, which is a must-do for every skipper before leaving the dock. Chartering the boat ourselves is a lot of work, and yes, you can hire a crew or hire a provisioning service that will do most of the work for you. But doing these things ourselves lowers the cost dramatically and allows us to do this type of vacation. For us, putting in the hard work is definitely worth the reward. If you have stuck around this long into the video, congrats, you've seen the hard part of bareboating. Do us a favor and hit the like button and subscribe. So that way you don't miss next week's video where we get to the fun part, getting off the dock and exploring the beautiful British Virgin Islands.